All right, greetings. So today, again, we're going to go over breathing. We're going to focus on what we call diaphragmatic breathing. So, for many reasons, most of us breathe our chest, what they call shallow chest breathers. So we breathe from our upper chest versus using our diaphragm. All right. So we're gonna mainly focus on learning how to breathe using the diaphragm. So when we breathe from our upper chest, all of these muscles up here, upper traps, sternocleidomastoids, those are supposed to be meant to be secondary, right? They're meant to assist in our breathing, our respiration. So when we breathe from there, it actually makes all of this really tight, including causes sometimes our shoulders to be more rounded. And it also causes our body to be more stressed, right? In that uh, fight or flight mode. So, say for instance, if you're playing a sport, right, and you're getting ready to perform, right, you're getting ready to start your match, your meet, or whatever. A lot of times the breathing is shorter, is quicker, right? We're aroused, getting ready for our performance. But for whatever reason, many of us stay in that state. And learning how to control the breathing properly, right, helps the body to calm back down. And learning how to not just inhale, but also to exhale all the way. All right. So you can do this. Actually, I wouldn't prefer standing, but you can do this sitting or lying down. I think lying down is much better. But since I am on camera, I'm going to be doing it sitting up. It looks kind of awkward doing it lying down while I'm on camera. So you want to make sure that you're and this is my little piece that I found outside this drift. So anyway, so I'm going to scoot over a little bit. So you want to make sure you're in a comfortable position. You always want to make sure that your spine is straight or your chest forward, and be aware of your shoulders being up here. You want your shoulders just relaxed. So before we get started, we're gonna do. I want to show you something really quick. So I want you to take your shoulders. I want you to shrug your shoulders up. Shrug, shrug, shrug. Hold that, and I want you to take a deep breath. Now I want you to relax your shoulders. Right. Make sure you keep your chest forward, and I want you to take a nice deep breath. Can you feel the difference? So a lot of times when our shoulders are raised, that actually interferes with our breathing. So we want to make sure that our shoulders are pressed away from the ears. All right. So get set. If you have some water, take a drink. I actually generally I time it for a minute, but I forgot my timer. So we'll just have to play it by ear today. All right. So I want you to you're going to take your hands, place your hands on your belly button, right? On your belly button area. And when you inhale, you take a nice deep breath in, you want to breathe into your belly button because you want your stomach to expand like a balloon, right? I want to take a nice deep breath in, I'm going to expand like a balloon, and then I'm going to exhale all the way out. Now, for the purpose of today, and learning to breathe diaphragmatic breathing, when we exhale, we're going to exhale using from the mouth. You always want to inhale through your nose versus through your mouth. And so when you exhale today, I want you to think about blowing out a candle. All right. So before we start, we're actually going to exhale first. So blow out the candle. Now we're going to inhale. Stomach expand like a balloon, and then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. We'll do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, take a few seconds, shake it out. Now, the reason that um, I start off with a minute at a time is because if you are not used to using your diaphragm and using that much of your lung capacity, a lot of times I find that we tend to get dizzy. So I start off with a minute at a time, and every other, preferably you would do this consecutive days, but every other day that you practice your breathing, you increase it by a minute. And so by the time that you get to 5 minutes, you're more aware of your breathing patterns, right? And doing a minute at a time throughout the day is much easier than starting off doing, 10 plus minutes. Now, if your diaphragm area feels tight or you feel like you're not getting that, it's normal because you're not used to using your diaphragm or that muscle. So just make sure you keep practicing, right? And eventually you'll get it, because I find that sometimes we become frustrated because we're like, okay, I'm not getting that. I keep breathing from my chest. But it's like any other skill, the more you practice it, the better it gets. So I'm going to take a sip and we're going to do it again. So we'll do, since I don't have the time in front of me, we'll do about maybe six to 10 breaths. All right, we'll do that again. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get started. At least six to 10. If you feel yourself that you're getting a little dizzy, then go ahead and stop. And even though it feels tight, you want your breath to be relaxed. All right, not forced. So be aware of those shoulders. So you want to erect spine. You want to be in a comfortable position. Hands over your belly button. All right, and let's go again. We're going to start off with the exhale first. So blowing out the candle. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. There we go. Take a few seconds, get settled, shake it out. There's a couple of different things when it comes to diaphragmatic breathing, especially when you talk about inhale and exhale, because eventually you want your exhale to be longer than your inhale. But to start off with, eventually we want to focus on those being even, right? And so many of us, I know for me, it was a matter of getting used to exhaling versus the inhale, right? When I would notice my breathing, my inhale was fine, but my exhale was very, very short. And so we want to learn and practice that. So make sure that you practice that throughout the day, throughout the week. Start off with a minute. Every other day that you practice it, you can add on a minute. All right. If you start to feel dizzy, please stop. Remember, you want your body to be relaxed because the focus of diaphragmatic breathing is to get your body to relax, stress relief, and to start becoming aware, because breath work in itself is a form of meditation, or becoming aware of your thought patterns and the emotions, or the bodily sensation, your bodily sensations. All right. So until next time, make sure you practice, practice, practice.